It's National Sickle Cell Awareness Month, and the American Red Cross is doing just that. 100,000 people in the U.S. live with sickle cell disease, most of whom are African Americans and Latinos. 1 out of 365 African Americans have sickle cell disease.
Hi, my name is Lynetta, and I have a child that was born with sickle cell disease.
My name's Jason, I'm 14, and I was born with sickle cell disease. So living with sickle cell disease as a teen can kind of be challenging because I missed a lot of school. Like for example, when I had acute chest, I missed 3 months of school and I had tons of work dropped on me. And I had to do 2 months worth of work to get caught up, and it was so stressful.
When I first heard about him being born with sickle cell disease, I was so devastated because I had no clue what that meant. And then it was an occasion where he needed a surgery, and the doctor said, hey, before this surgery, we need to give your child a blood transfusion in order to avoid life-threatening complications. And I'm like, what? What do you mean life-threatening complications? I'm like, my kid's only 2 years old. Like, I can't do life complications. And I remember, it took a little while. Finally, the nurse brings in this bag of blood, and I just lost it. I started just crying because I'm like, oh my goodness, my 2-year-old's about to get this blood from I don't know who. I didn't know who the blood was coming from, and I was afraid, I was scared, and they gave him the transfusion. He did well with it. He had the surgery. Now, he's doing amazing. He's doing excellent. He's a teenager. Had very little complications with the disease until recently, right when COVID was kind of starting.
And since COVID started, I have to stay in my house mostly or wear a mask everywhere I go, especially if I'm eating around family. Even though it's my family, I don't know who got it or who doesn't have it, so I just wear my mask constantly. He
started having a lot of coughing, and his blood cells went very low because sickle cell is with his blood cells, so it went so low. And the doctor said, again, to prevent life-threatening complications of his breathing, we're going to give him a blood transfusion so that, he doesn't get serious pneumonia and possibly die.
It was kind of nerve-wracking at first because I thought it was going to hurt me, kind of. I didn't know how I was going to feel going through my body.
And so again, here I am sitting there scared to death again of this blood. I know more about blood now, and I'm so grateful for the donors. I'm so grateful for American Red Cross, but I'm scared. I'm scared of this blood. So again, I wait, and I'm hoping the blood will be okay, and it comes, and yay, my kid survives. He gets over the pneumonia. The sickling in his blood stops, and he survives. And so I am so grateful that this transfusion was an option for us.
After they gave me the blood, it just felt like a normal IV going to my body. After that, I was better. I had no sickling. My leg was fine. My chest was okay. And I appreciate you guys for donating blood.
If we didn't have the option to be able to get this blood donation, I could be sitting here as a mom that had lost her child because of sickle cell disease. And so please, if you can donate. If you are a minority, we just ask you, please, there's not enough minorities that donate to save children and to save adults like my son who has sickle cell disease or has sickle cell disease. Just please donate today.
Living with sickle cell disease for me, it's for the most part living like a regular kid, but still being wary, not being able to do everything that the other kids can do, like jumping into the pool, playing outside in the rain. Over the years, it's gotten better because we have more of a hold on what I need to do, have to do when certain situations come up. If I feel uncomfortable or anything, then I'm like, take a break, drink some more water. I have precautions and things that I know I have to do at certain times when there's a limit, I guess you could say, as to how my body or myself is feeling.
I don't wish this on anyone, any parent, a parent to see their child to have to go through anything like this. Her blood had sickled so bad to where it actually pushed the IV out of her arm, and it was not allowing for her body to take on any more fluid, so they couldn't draw any blood because it was too thick. They couldn't give her any fluids. They couldn't, no nothing. It just was, her body was just rejecting everything.
I would say no matter how old you are, it's best to get these things down. You know, if something is wrong, you already know before it gets way worse. If I could donate blood, I would.
Blood recipients receiving blood from blood donors of the same ethnicity are a closer match, especially in cases of rare blood types. So if you're African American or Latino, you can help. Go to redcrossblood.org or call 1-800-RED-CROSS or download the American Red Cross Blood Donor app and help the Red Cross maintain a diverse blood supply.